Hold on. Before you watch the rest of the video, I have a new site on Tipeee where you can see lots of unseen videos and more. Link in the description. Don't miss out. Join the team and enjoy the video.
Remains entrenched, Ukraine's path to EU membership will remain burdened with challenges. The illegal cigarette trade is just a symptom of a much larger problem, and that is corruption. And Ukraine is at a very critical moment. While it's bravely fighting the Russian aggression, it must also confront the internal forces that threaten its future. The stakes at this point couldn't be higher. It is not a question about Ukraine's survival. It's about proving that Ukraine can be a reliable and trustworthy partner to the international community, one that upholds democratic values and the rule of law. Over the past months, we have seen our Ukrainian brothers and sisters shy away from asking those critical questions, because only in doing so we can ensure a future that is based on integrity, transparency, and reliability. Now, I'm very proud to present you our panel. And I'm going to start with Galina Yanchenko. She's an anti-corruption activist and a politician who began her career in 2008 in the council of the city of Kiev. In 2009,
this shadow market is an issue, especially in the sectors where there are excise duties. Because in Ukraine, excise is quite high, and quite often the excise is a couple times bigger than the cost of the product. And that's what makes these excise-related sectors very attractive, if we can say so, to organized crimes or people who want to avoid taxes and excise. I should say that we in Ukraine are lucky and blessed in this regard, because we are not alone in this fight, and we receive a lot of assistance and support from so-called like white businesses, those who obey all the legislation and pay all the taxes and excise. We have support from this from these businesses. We have support from these associations. They are cooperating. They are providing data. They come with solutions. And that's what makes the whole process much easier for us, for people who are actually very in favor of reforms and who are ready to move. So, to be honest, I really encourage to move forward in the same direction. To sum up, I would like to say that, perhaps subjectively, that no other country has been moving toward Europe, or more preciously, has been returning to its European home at such high cost as Ukraine did. And therefore, it's very important that we are not alone in this process, and that we receive Russian missile or Iranian drone that Iran provides to Russia, actually killed, civilians. So it's a very, it's actually a big responsibility, and it's a responsibility for government, but also a responsibility for parliament. I'm not even talking about President Zelensky. And that's why it's for quite some time already, we didn't have ministers in some of the ministries. They were acting ministers. And it was actually time to find the people who can fulfill this mission and fulfill this position on the permanent basis, and that's why we had a lot of changes in the positions.
And Mr. Bass, you are issues does Ukraine deal with now that can block its road to EU membership?
Thank you very much.
Some good approaches. I believe that once again we raised an issue about customs, and data exchange is also a part of digitalization here, which helps to identify where are the unmatched in what is declared. So I believe Ukraine also has something to share with Europe, and some experience and some know-how or tools how to mitigate the risk of corruption.
We talked, of course, now about the exchange of data, but we also have to talk about funding. Ukraine has received billions in aid from the EU, but also the private sector is stepping up. We have separate big corporations like PMI, for example.